Om Shanti. This is the meditation on the Murli of 1st of July 2025. Who is listening? Baba's beautiful words. Is the soul awake? Let us get our position correct. The soul is sitting here and listening to Baba. And Baba says, children, are you sitting here in soul consciousness? You have the knowledge of cycle of 84 births in your intellect. That is, you have the knowledge of your variety of births. There is a picture of variety form image, and we know how we've taken 84 births. We first go from incorporeal world into the deity religion, dharma. We have knowledge in our intellect. Baba says there is no need for any pictures. We don't have to remember the images or pictures. At the end, the only thing each of us will remember is that we are a soul, a resident of incorporeal world, and that we play our parts here. We mustn't forget this. These matters of cycle of human world are very simple. On this path of knowledge, there is the education, this is the study. The knowledge that we have been around the cycle for 84 births remains in our intellect. We now have to become pure and then start to go around the cycle again. This, in essence, is the knowledge that we must keep in our intellect. Baba emphasized the importance of keeping this knowledge in many different ways in our intellect today, especially the cycle of 84 births, history and geography. So just like the Father's intellect has the knowledge of history and geography of the world and how the cycle of 84 births turn, so we too have the knowledge of how we first go into Sun dynasty, then into Moon dynasty. There is no need for pictures. Again, Baba says pictures are not necessarily needed for us. They have been simply created in order to explain to other human beings. We have this accurate knowledge and we can explain without pictures. It is easier with the pictures, but there is no need for them. Again, at the end, we are returning home. This is the knowledge that gives us that clarity that we are now returning home, and we will then go into a new cycle again. And we explain this to people using pictures of the ladder so that it's easy for them to understand. The cycle is for 5,000 years. It's not hundreds and thousands of years, otherwise the population would increase so much. In Golden Age, because they are pure, there are only few people there. Right now, there are so many. Then, Baba says, how is that new world established? Who establishes that new world? Only Father can explain this. He alone is the ocean of knowledge. Our intellect also have the knowledge of how we ascend the ladder, how we descend the ladder. The Father comes and makes us our stage ascend. The Father says, I explain the essence of these pictures to you. We know that the cycle of 84 birth is in our intellect. We are now going from heaven, from hell to heaven, and therefore there should be that much happiness inside of us. In Golden Age, there is no question of sorrow. Nothing is lacking there. But here you have to make an effort. There is no need for effort in Golden Age. All kinds of happiness exist there, just as Maharajas have all kinds of happiness here. We are now making effort to go to that new world. The fun and games we have in subtle region are just to pass the time. All of those fun and games are passing of time until we reach our karmatit stage. These games and fun is spiritual kind. That's our effort. Once we reach our karmatit stage, that's it. We will only remember that we, a soul, have completed our cycle of 84 births and now going home. And then we will go into Satopradhan world, play our Satopradhan part. We have this knowledge in our intellect. We also study here and then we'll go there and rule. There is no need for knowledge over there. Our intellect's now aware of what is wrong and right in these pictures. The Father sits here and explains who Lakshmi and Narayan are and who Vishnu is. People become confused on seeing these pictures of Vishnu. They worship them without any sense. They don't understand that who Vishnu is or Lakshmi Narayan. They don't even know Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. Brahma exists here, but when he becomes pure, he leaves his body and goes there. There is disinterest in this old world. The karmic bondages here cause us sorrow. The Father now says, return home. There will be no name or trace of any sorrow. First you were in your home, then we entered our kingdom. And Father has now come once again to purify us. Father says, the drama is predestined. The world is old and definitely has to become new again. We understand the secret of subtle region. We go to subtle region in trance. But there is nothing of yoga or of this knowledge in that. That's just the way it is. It has been explained how a soul is invoked and how when the soul comes, he cries and repents for not listening to the Father now while he was here. All of this is being explained to us, children, so that we remain busy in making effort and not becoming careless. We must constantly pay attention that we use our time in a worthwhile way. And don't waste our time. Maya is not then able to make us careless. Baba is also continuing to say, children, don't waste your time. Make effort and show this path to many others. Become great donors, Mahadani. Remember the Father and your sins will be absorbed. Explain to everyone. Explain to them about the cycle of 84 births and how this history and geography of world will repeat. We should remain happy that we are now being liberated from this dirty old world. We are now performing very good actions, good karma. Therefore, we will receive happiness for 21 births, unlike the people without the knowledge. They receive temporary happiness for one birth. Our happiness lasts for 21 births. So Baba says, show this path to everyone. It's only by having remembrance of the Father that we will become free from the diseases and become the master of the world. In heaven, there is the kingdom. Remember that too. That kingdom did exist, but it doesn't exist now. It is explained that it was those on the path of devotion who created those pictures, and therefore we have to correct them. Otherwise, they might say we are atheists. This is why we make them with proper corrections. We understand that the world is now definitely going to be destroyed. The war will definitely take place. And with that, we will claim our kingdom. The Father says, now become benevolent to everyone. The Father gives you children, Srimad, for you to make your fortune elevated. So use everything you have in a worthwhile way in the name of the Lord. And the Lord himself says, children, use your money here by opening a spiritual university, come hospital, and many will be benefited. And you will receive the return for that for 21 births. Shiv Baba is the Lord, and we are now donating this directly to him. He's talking about Brahma Baba, that he had powerful intoxication. Baba is giving me the sovereignty of the world. Therefore, what would I do with this donkey ship? All of us are sitting here to claim our sovereignty. Therefore, follow the Father Brahma. We now know he renounced everything. He had so much intoxication that he was going to receive that sovereignty. Do we have the same intoxication? Let us check. Baba says, you have now received so much of this knowledge. Therefore, you should have so much happiness. You should have great happiness. Day by day, that happiness will increase. The closer we come in our pilgrimage, the greater happiness we will feel. We know that the land of peace and land of happiness are just standing ahead, and we can see the trees of the paradise. That's all. We have now almost arrived there. Can we see the trees of the paradise? Can we see the land of peace and land of happiness? Do we have this much intoxication of this knowledge and the company of the Father, that he is giving us this Srimad to create our fortune for the new cycle? Let us check. Om Shanti.